Hello. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Look what the cat has dragged in. Today I'll just be reviewing and showcasing to you guys one of the most rarest types of consoles that I've ever come across. And what a great generation, and by all means my favorite console of all time, the Xbox 360. There's not a lot of information out on the internet about these Pepsi Max promotional Xbox 360s, and I'm very fortunate to come across one. What we do over here on this channel is that we bring in consoles, we test them, and basically I refurbish consoles. So, you know, if you want to check that out, subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Come join us on the journey. And epsteingaming.com is my personal website. Thanks to you guys. So yeah, just apparently one of 60 were only ever made. Between 36 and 60 estimates were apparently fabricated between 2007 and early 2008. Somewhere in the North America region and the UK only made these consoles. Now, I kind of left it to the side and I thought nothing of it. I just thought, oh, okay, it's some decals, you know. I take a bunch of consoles in, as you can see behind me. I just thought, okay, it's just some enthusiast who just stuck a decal on it. But one of you guys were like, nah, trust me, bro. And I was like, okay, I'm convinced. And I plugged it all into AI, and I'll show you later on what verifies this, that this is a true promotional, authentic copy of one of our promotional dearest consoles. So, yeah, let me just pick the camera up. Sorry about the unprofessional setup. You know, I'm not usually in this type of world of video editing. What I do is I refurbish consoles, but as the journey goes, yeah, I might have to invest in more professional gear. And yeah, so we'll just show you a little tour of and authenticating the product is real. So if you come here with me on this journey, let me just stick you out of the tripod. Okay guys, take two from up here. We got a lot better viewing angle from the console up front and direct than a side-by-side of another elite console, Falcon, from the same generation. And yeah, as I was saying earlier, I just thought, okay, this console's come in and I've seen so many sticker jobs from people and I thought nothing of it. And as soon as the viewer said it, I was like, nah, it can't be. And the more that I looked at it, the more I thought, this sticker job is actually done by a professional, because there is no way, you know, even me as somebody, as a refurbisher, can actually do it to this level of detail. So this is actually done professionally, which I'll show you later on how to authenticate it. But if we just switch it on, I'll just show you a quick demo of the console. Let's get that all plugged in for us. And the promotion was Crash for Kick, and apparently there was another one else in the US. So there was two promotions happening around that time span. Let's put that in. Okay, and here we go. I have tested out the DVD drive as well, and that unfortunately isn't working. But the console boots, which is amazing. So we'll just show you some quirks of the console. It works exactly the same like any other console. And here is a console from the same generation. You know, same Falcon Elite era. Not powering on. Often power it on again. And the startup sound, you can kind of hear the BenQ drive. So it sounds like it's got a BenQ DVD drive by the sounds of things. The HDMI wasn't plugged in all the way. Okay, and DVD drive, I didn't want to tap it, that's why I put it down this way. But it does need a refurb, and it is sealed because I can't take any of these stickers off, otherwise I open the console. So I'm going to leave it in that condition. If anybody knows how to get rid of this Samsung gaming hub thing, it's just quite annoying. I've tried to look in the settings and you just get lost in it. But yeah, here's a quick showcase of it. Seems like there's a lot of dust on the DVD drive itself, like it just keeps going up and down, and it won't reach all the way because there's dust probably on the rails. But that just seems like a laser pot tweak quite easily, and that will get it fixed. But yeah, it just takes ages, and then it says open tray or disk unrecognized. Yeah, there it is, classic open tray. So the DVD drive isn't working, but because it's not opened, I don't want to open it because it's still sealed. So I'm going to leave it in the sealed condition. For somebody who's a proper enthusiast, they'll know how to refurbish it. Of course I do myself, but I'm going to leave it in the genuine original condition. And if we go over to the system, we can see what dashboard it's on. It's on 17.502, so that's quite a recent update. As you can also see, the initial setup is factory locked, so you'd have to go to Microsoft.com or get an undump of the console and just do a factory reset, because this is probably for kids. Pepsi, I don't think, is an 18 company. So yeah, that's just one thing that was locked, but you can remove these things. Yeah, so let's just switch it off to preserve it. And we go over here to our ChatGPT, which it's helping me out with a chat script of, how to make this YouTube video, which is super, super helpful. And let's look at the listing. The listing right now, that its market value, you can see it's kind of the same there. They've included the hard drive. You can see like it's got the same ridges, same kind of decal. Yeah, I'll authenticate later on, but that right there is the current market value of these things. And, there is a very high estimate. So Google is saying, extremely rare limited edition console. Some reports between 36 and 60 units were produced. And this was between 2007, 2008, UK, North America. So, yeah, just basically round here. These units were often unique, custom branding, and a highly sought after collector's item that goes up to $10,000. There's estimates between 36 and 30. And this was the Crash for Kick in 2008 and 10 Days and 10 Chances to Win in 2007. These are the regions PAL and NTSC. I can't actually check what region it's from because it won't be able to read my discs. So yeah, that's a shame. And usually it's paired with a controller, so that's quite interesting. I'm guessing because it's an Elite, it came with 120 gigabyte hard drive, as they have done in that listing there. You can kind of see it's got the Elite hard drive on the top that says 120. Now, if I just go here and let's verify the Pepsi Max for you. So here's a rundown of AI. So I've shown it all the pictures at it once. So it asked me, take pictures of around the console, what conditions it's in, but it specifically asked me to authenticate the product, right? It says the sticker is 100% genuine. You can see like you know, the Xboxes that I pick up are genuine. This was actually done in a job lot. I'll get to that later on in the video, how I got it. But yeah, you can see the serial number matches the 2008 and the power rating from the time of the promotion that it was made. This confirms beyond without a doubt that the console itself is legitimate a Pepsi Max promo UK time frame, that donors that are later being reskinned, because USB ports in the back match as well. And observations from the AI says that the vent holes are done, the curves and the edges, the front faceplate contours, no air bubbles. Like I say, it's really, really well done. So I'll probably make a listing with a lot more details and, you know, pictures for you guys. So yeah, and especially it's very hard to do with aftermarket. You know, you'd have to take it to professionals to do, because yeah, it's what it is. This is not typical of cheap aftermarket skins. This is definitely a promotional applied wrap, consistent with a corporate promo rather than a home mod. Okay, so you can see little things like Pepsi Max logo, wrong logo, stuff like that. It's just authenticating it here for us, and here it is. So this is almost not a factory painted, yeah? So the reason why I thought that, you know, it's a sticker job, like what the hell, but they actually done it. Pepsi, instead of printing out like you see other limited edition consoles that are, you know, like red on the color of the Resident Evil one, for example, right? This is actually a sticker job done by Pepsi. So they didn't, you know, change the skin of the Elite. They just wrapped a sticker on it, which is what it says here. And yeah, so my confidence rating is high. Very likely an authentic Pepsi Max promotional 2008 professionally distributed wrapped. I don't have any paperwork. However, you are more than welcome to pop round if anybody would be interested in the viewing of the listing, to buy in person. I do not have a problem with that. You can see that there are warehouse scuffs, and this is quite an old listing, but yeah, you can see that the internet listing for these is just insane. So I'm gonna have to think about listing prices later on, but that's just for it now. If you concentrate back on the console itself, like I say, I pick up a bunch of 360s, I refurbish them, I jailbreak them, and yeah, I come across this beauty from a job lot. I pick up my 360s and do them back up, and this one was neglected because for whatever reason I just thought it was another sticker and I just left it in the pile. So happy days, guys. I'm going to make the listings soon, and going to be making more content. There is that Jasper that I was telling you about that just won't glitch, so we're going to go back to refurbishing this one. But thanks for watching, guys, and stay in touch. Let's see what the next episode brings us. Let's do a final panoramic shot of the console. Subscribe. You must subscribe. We're almost at 1,000, guys. Yeah? Thanks for watching. Peace.